Hello and welcome to Cougar Close Up on Go Prince George. This week, we feature Prince George Cougars second-year defenseman Tate Olson, who was recently ranked 106th in the NHL Central Scouting North American Rankings list. Let's start with the good news that came from the month of January. You found yourself ranked 106th on Central Scouting's list for North American draft-eligible skaters. The first time we've seen your name on that list, and here's hoping it's only going to rise from here. Again, just your reaction when you heard the news and kind of the honor that kind of has for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of great players on that list, and it's really exciting to know that people are watching you out there, and obviously want to get higher than that, probably getting to the under the 100 mark, so yeah.
Year number 2 for you in the Western Hockey League, and really for you it's been a breakout season both offensively and elsewhere. Can you maybe just talk about the mental approach that you kind of had coming into season number 2 and maybe any individual goals that you had kind of set out for yourself?
Yeah, I think coming in second year in the league, obviously you want to do better than what you did the year before, not rest on your morals so much, and just keep getting better every day. I think the team's quite a bit better this year. I think we're a lot deeper, so it's helping everyone else offensively as well.
You think back to some of the milestones and some of the great things that you've been able to experience here in your first 2 seasons with the Prince George Cougars. A number of key goals, in fact 3 game winners for you already this season. Tate, that's got to be something to feel good about. And I mean, when you think about your first 100 or so games at this level, what are some of the things that stick out to you as highlights so far?
Yeah, I guess winning 5 in a row or 6 in a row last year was pretty good. I guess a couple goals are always nice to get, but I think that's about it.
Is there a defenseman in the NHL or even at the junior level, Tate, that you look at and you say, gee, that's ultimately someone who I want to try and mold my game after and model my career after?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. I think Jay Bomeister is a pretty good player, so I like to try and play like him a little bit.
Right now, this team is trapped in the midst of a playoff push with 2 division rivals, the Vancouver Giants, the Kamloops Blazers. Everyone's so nip and tuck. When you look ahead, Tate, at just what some of the keys are going to be for this team as you forge ahead, what are going to be some of the things that you'd like to see the guys hone in on and maybe just steps to take in order to assure that the Prince George Cougars have that playoff spot?
Yeah, it is really close right now. I think sticking like those division games are always huge for us, climbing and that. I think just sticking to our systems, staying within the system is going to help us a lot. Just simple, hard hockey is going to ultimately win us games, playing hard in the D zone. I think less goals is just going to help us. We've given up a lot lately, so less goals is obviously going to help us way more.
Tate Olson is a second-year defenseman with the Prince George Cougars, ranked 106th in North American player rankings for NHL Central Scouting. And Tate, I speak for many when I say it's been awesome watching you develop not only into a great hockey player, but a great guy as well. Keep up the good work. Best of luck to you and the Cougars down the stretch.
Hey, thanks, Daniel.
That'll do it for this week's edition of Cougar Close Up on Go Prince George. Join us next week as we continue to feature the Prince George Cougars and their push towards the playoffs in 2014-15.